good afternoon, good evening. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to another KCC 19 live stream hop. This time around for the month of September. All right, thank you so much to all the hoppers who have been joining us since early this morning for me and afternoon for most of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, my friends. You are all awesome. All right, so I will be starting off. Okay, my bonus printable is the month of September. And I am going to be doing 3 cards, and I'll be starting with sketch number 9. All right. So I will the 3 sketches I'm doing are actually my favorites, okay, for this KCC quarter. How about you, my friends? Okay. So far, what has been your favorite? Okay, can you put it in the chat and let's see if we have the same favorite. All right, so for me it is sketches number 9, 7 and 1. I don't know, I just love that it's kind of different, and at the same time I love the play of the shapes. And so I fell in love with this, 3 sketches. Of course, every sketch is beautiful and wonderful. It's just that I fell in love with these 3 sketches that I am working with right now. Okay, so again, it looks, if you look at it initially, it looks kind of tricky to put together. But actually not. They're so easy because Kendra has made, putting together Kendra's card challenge sketches very easy. Starting off with, okay, my camera has been going bonkers the whole morning. That's why I wasn't able to chat as much, okay, during Yvette's live stream earlier on, okay, before me, because I had to switch cameras. I don't know what happened. For some weird reason, it has gone bonkers on me a little bit. All right, so it's not as crisp, okay, but I hope that you are still okay finding this okay. All right, so there you go. I'm almost done with, okay, our first card for today, right? So again, I'm doing my favorite 3 sketches, okay, for this. Okay, so there you go. Did you see how easy I had put that together? Right? It is actually, it doesn't just look easy, it actually is easy. All right, so again, Kendra's card challenge, for those who are new or finding this on replay, is a card making challenge that's absolutely free for you to join wherever you are in the world. All the links to all the pertinent details are actually in the description of this video. So you start off with just 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper, okay, and then from there you can create up to 15 awesome cards. All right, so if you have been joining us in the hop, you know that there are actually other bonus printables, because our topic is bonus printable, that are sometimes may not do up to 15. Sometimes it's a 1-sheet wonder, a 2-sheet wonder, all right, something like that. Now, the bonus printable that we are focusing on today in the hops are actually perks, okay? Perks of being on the paid membership tier of Kendra's Card Challenge, right? So again, to join is absolutely free, but if you want to, get more perks and stuff from this awesome challenge, then going through the various tiers would be awesome. All right, so this is my first card done, right? So how easy was that, right? It's so easy. Again, thank you so much. Yes, I agree, Carol. All of the cards so far has been beautiful. And of course, congratulations to all the KCC 19 August winners, right? Thank you so much for checking up on Sammy. She is indeed, okay, feeling better, right? So I will say for Christina, it's 8, 9, and 13. So we are the same on the 13. Okay, but 1, 4, and 14 are close second, right? So Christina and I more or less have the same choices. All right, there you go. All right. So moving on. But before I move on to my next two cards, actually, the next one is a card and the last one is a bonus because I'm actually going to prepare a treat box or a treat bag, all right, that I will upcycle from one of those cosmetic bags. But before that, do you know that, my friends, if you are part of the KCC All Access and VIP Patreon, oops, sorry about that. Whoop, 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 whoop. There is, okay, sorry. I didn't see that there is actually that. Okay, so the KCC All Access and VIP patrons, my dear friends, okay, that you have access to this special Facebook group. Of course, we all have access to this, and I hope that you have been okay. Nangolin, all right. Lynn's messages are coming in. I'm sorry. All right, so Kendra's card challenges. All right. So this is the regular Facebook group. Everybody is free to join this one. And if you act, all you have to do is just, answer the group rules and you'll be able to access it, right? And of course, there is the VIP. So on top of that, there's the VIP. This is where you actually get to upload, okay, on the media part, okay, your photos, okay, so you can have access or opportunity to actually win some more, right? Okay, because you have mystery kits, right? So for the all access, and it's the mystery sampler kits, okay, card making sampler kits, and the full kits on the VIP. So this is where you will upload those awesome, okay, photos of your takes on the different mystery kits. And this can give you access and a chance to actually win, right? On this month's or on that specific month's challenge. All right. So these are just samples of the current ones. So if you didn't know, you're already in the all access and VIP patron, head on to this group as well. So you have access to 2 awesome Facebook groups. All right. So let's move on to our next card. This time around, I'll be doing sketch number 7. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right, because it is actually very easy. You know how I learned how to do that so fast? T. T showcased that sketch, I think, in the beginning of KCC 19, and she made it really super easy. So this is my next card, and it is actually inspired by sketch number 7. So this one, of course, I printed it on white, right? So to make it a little bit not too white, okay, I actually inked it already with black soot on the sides, right? And of course, this one, I already started fussy cutting earlier on, okay? And now I'm just, okay, going to continue to remove, okay, sometimes I fussy cut with a little bit of a white border, okay? But this time around, I will fuzzy cut it completely, okay, without any white border. All right, like so. All right. So this is such a cute cat. All right, Sire actually did use this earlier on as well, right? So I will put my cat onto this later on. All right, and of course, I will already put, okay, some googly eyes, right? So T also put googly eyes on her, what do you call that? Spider, right? So I'm gonna put googly eyes this time around on my cat, right? So these googly eyes have actually started to turn yellow because they've been here for a very, very long time. And then we will assemble, okay, the sketch. All right. So for those who are doing this and are probably, getting confused on how you actually cut, of course, you always start out with 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper. Okay. And then from there, after you've cut that, okay, there's also, it's all in the PDF, the instructions on how, okay, you could actually use all of those cut pieces from your different papers to you do the other cards. Now, if you do want to smash your, let's say you have a lot of what do you call that? You have a lot of scraps that somehow might still fit. Okay, so you can actually follow as well. Okay, the sketch as is. All right, and then just continue on. All right, so I am going. Wait, let me see this one. Okay. All right, and then see, I'm just following the sketch up above. Okay, and so that's it. Okay, so now it's just a matter of, okay, putting it together. All right, and so best to use for this one since we want to actually align, and I'm not very good at aligning papers, my friends. Right? So, do you have a trick that you can actually share with us, friends? How do you actually align, these papers? If ever you have something like this, right? So, normally I don't like push them down so hard so that I have a little bit of, wiggle room. So I'll try to work as fast as I can before they actually dry up. And when I feel that more or less it's even, then that's when I, push it a little bit harder so that it will be completely attached. Okay, so there you go. There is actually really that bit of a gap in the middle, and that is really intentional. And because you can always cover that up with, like the one in the sketch says, a big sentiment. All right, if you want to. All right, so okay, gotta move it a little bit. Again, liquid glue, okay, or adhesive would be best for putting down this different triangles so that you can still have time to move it around, okay, and wiggle it a little bit, okay, to make, okay, the distances. Okay, now it's actually not even anymore. Some are a little bit wider, but that's fine. As they said, there is no paper police, right? So this bonus printables actually is one of the reasons why I fell in love so much with Kendra's card challenge. The very first time I did this challenge, I did it live. And I don't know, that was so silly of me, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this live. And I did it and didn't even know if I was doing right, but I had so much fun. And then after that, my next favorite, of course, are the mystery kits. So these are perks, okay? Of course, joining the challenge is absolutely free. But if you want to have like added perks, right? So you can absolutely do so if you are on the all access Patreon, and the VIP are actually the topmost tier. There's even lower ones because these ones have my two best perks or add-ons, and that is the mystery card making kit, whether it's the sampler or the full card making kit, and of course the bonus printable. And in the shop, what is my favorite in the shop? Okay, first are the SVGs. Okay, so for those who don't know, I'm a self-proclaimed paper surgeon, PhD in paper surgery, because I keep making a ton of mistakes, right? So when I am doing my cutting for the 6 pieces of pattern paper, okay, the directions are very clear, but I don't know. For the life of me, I keep making a mistake. And so with the advent of the SVG file, and since I have a Cricut, okay, maker, and so it was even an additional way for me to make use of that machine, which I actually haven't used as much as I want to the past couple of years. And so with the advent of SVGs, that's actually available in the Patreon shop of Cards by Kendra. And so if you are like me, who has the tendency to make a ton of mistakes in the cutting, those are gonna be gone because there's the SVG files already available. And that's card number 2. There you go. Okay. Hi, Linda. Yes, the googly eyes are so cute, right, Lynn? And Susan's favorite are 9, 12, 7, 3, and 2. All right. Okay, there are paper police. Want to keep our mouth shut. Hi, Carol. All right, so that's 2. All right, so where is card number 1 again? Okay, I don't know where I placed it. And that has been, okay, it's somewhere here, my friends. I will hopefully get to find it before we finish because I need to show it to you. Oh, there. It was, okay. So there's 1. Okay, there's card sketch number 9 and this is card sketch number 7. Whoops, I can see absolutely that this is not perfectly, okay, the distances are not perfect, and that's absolutely fine. It's okay. Pretend that they are all evenly spaced, my friends. All right, moving on to my last, okay, but not the least project for today, and it's going to be I will upcycle, okay, not sponsored by the way, this Maybelline bag, okay. You might probably have something, bags of similar size, okay, which you can repurpose. I will cover that. And instead of a card base, I will put this on top. And I will turn it into a trick or treat bag. Okay, of course, trick or treat bags aren't fun if they are not trick or treat themed, right? So I will cover both sides. So on one side will just be, okay, it's not going to be following any of the sketches, but I am still using, all right, the bonus printable papers and images, right? So that's why I was asking a while ago in the chat. Okay, is this the boots like this? Because Halloween is not very famous here in the Philippines. So I'm not sure. Is it supposed to be like that or like this? And so I said, you know what? Because I am going to do something. Okay, it's going to be okay. It's going to be right side up because I want to put this one on top. Right? Trick or treat, smell my feet because it's actually a feet, right? So a foot. So I said, okay, I might as well, you know what, do that. Okay, so basically it's like I realized my projects are just, it's like a mush up of all of our friends earlier projects, right? So I use googly eyes, I use the boots, right? So I hope that you are, if you are new to the challenge, Kelly, I know you're new. Thank you. I'm so happy that you found Kendra's card challenge, and we're looking forward to seeing your takes on this awesome challenge. And I know that you will love it as much as I have loved it as well. So this is going to be going to the back. Okay, so the front of the card, or the paper bag will actually, we will be showcasing, yes, that's what's happening to my camera. All right, we will be showcasing card sketch number 1. All right. Okay, so yes, I just wanted it to be a little bit thicker, right? So I added another card to the back of that. All right, and then, okay, so I'm still following, okay, the sketch of card sketch number 1. Okay, it's just that I will not turn this into a card, but rather, okay, to decorate, I will use this. Come on, I will use this to decorate, okay, my, okay, paper bag or treat bag instead. All right, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so, okay, so this is that one, this one, okay, this one, and that one. All right, so this is what it, okay, this is the bane of my but I still love the sketches. It doesn't matter if oftentimes I will not have, the distances between, okay, my papers evenly spaced. But again, this is handmade, right? So that's the beauty of handmade. Okay, there's that, what do you call that? The character of the one who made it, right? In my case, okay, there's always wonkiness, right? In all the things that I make. All right. So, as a perfectionist by nature, okay, so doing live streams have made me realize and have made me, let go of too much of that perfectionism. Because, when you're going live, there's so many things that can happen and will happen, but that is fine, okay? You just have to go with a flow. There you go. That looks quite okay. Not too bad. Not too bad, right? So we still have 8 minutes to go. Okay, so it can go either direction. Thank you so much, Kendra, for being a member for 19 awesome months, right? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Aliza, for having the googly eyes. Love that sentiment, right? So, by the way, again, for those who missed it, this is actually a bonus printable. Oh, this is the September 2025 bonus printable. And you have seen several of us right now in the hub actually working with this awesome paper simply because as well this is very timely, right? This is very timely as it is in just one more month time for another favorite of a lot of crafters in our community, and that is Halloween, right? So here in the Philippines, the only Halloween thing we do is like trick or treat for kids, right? And so my kids are a bit big now, so they don't do Halloween, trick or treat anymore. Okay, but other than that, we don't really like give out cards or stuff like that. Okay, so I said, okay, I will turn this into you can use to decorate your trick or treat bags, right? So there you go. Okay. And so this one, all the sentiments I'm using, the papers are actually part of the bonus printable, right? So I have not used anything that is not part of the bonus printable. Okay, apologies for the blurry video right now. I'm having trouble with my camera for some weird reason. They decided to go wonky on me just when I was supposed to go live. All right, so there you go. I've assembled, okay, all the things, okay, the gift bag front, so to speak, right? So awesome, right? Now, since we still have, some time, we can actually add a little bit of bling, okay, onto this one. All right, that's my alarm, okay, which means that I have 5 minutes left. Okay, all right. Okay, and we will finish this off, okay, by that time. Again, thank you so much, my friends, for being here, for hopping with us for the past couple of, you know, um, several hours already. Okay, you all are such great troopers. I'm so happy and blessed to see you here in the chat, not just here, but since, the start. If you are, okay, a winner for the August, okay, draw, congratulations, my friends. All right, come on, focus. All right, there you go, focus. All right, so let's go to the bags. All right. Okay. So I feel that with the bag, okay, I will be working with, okay, I have to use this one. Okay. Because the bag is shiny. Okay. It's non-porous. Okay, so using a liquid glue would be kind of difficult. So I am using instead, okay, a foam, okay, double-sided foam tape. Okay, there you go. My camera is like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. All right. Okay, I'm just using the extras. All right, so we have something like that in the middle. Okay. No Tootsie Rolls. we learned a long time ago that we should only buy candy that we like in case there's a lot of leftover. 2 years ago, I spent Halloween in my no, not I was actually gone before the Halloween, but I helped prepare all the candies and the decorations for Halloween in her house, and we prepared about, I think, maybe around 50 bags. That was so much fun. I had a great bonding time with my friend. All right. And so I'll just simply, so it's like the front of the bag served as my, right? So how perfect is that, right? So now you can go out and go trick or treating. Okay. Not just the front, but as well as the back, right? So that is another awesome way. Okay. This is not just for trick or treat, the bonus printables have different themes. Okay, Kendra normally makes sure that we have an array of different themes, sentiments, and images for all the different occasions that happen across the year. Right. So, and of course, there are always, birthday celebrations, different events. So, this card actually can be used as, your gift bag fronts, right? So used to decorate your, maybe upcycle some of the bags that you get from, your local stores, like what I'm doing right now, right? So instead of throwing them away, okay, you can even, as crafters, some would actually just use it as is, right? Put the gift and then hand it with a note or something. But of course not. We're card makers, we're crafters. So we have to upcycle those bags, okay, and decorate them as well. Every opportunity we have to actually showcase and, decorate stuff, all right, we will do because we are crafters and we are makers, right, friends? All right, so I hope. All right, so this one is not based on any sketch, but I did use the bonus printable. Okay, all of this images paper are from the bonus printable. So there, at the back, trick or treat, smell my feet. All right, and this is the front. Have a spectacular Halloween. Again, based on sketch number 1. All right, 1 minute to go. Okay, let me just, go through all the 3 once again. All right, so this is card sketch number 1. Okay, this is 7. Okay, and this is 9. Right? So if these are not one of your favorites, all right, so of sketches, maybe you could reconsider looking at them again and think maybe they look too hard or something, but actually not really so. Right? So I don't know how to fit all of them all in the frame, but there you go. I hope that this has inspired you to join us for Kendra's Card Challenge 19. You still have 1 month, okay, to join us. Again, don't forget that there is the KCC All Access and VIP Patreons on Facebook. All right, so thank you again so much. Please, if you are new to the channel, all right, so please don't forget to hit that like button and that notification bell so you always get notified whenever I have a new video, live stream, or shorts up. And if you are new, yes, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. And sharing is caring. And thank you for always telling me that you're on mute. All right, so with that, thank you so much, my dear friends. Have a great rest of the weekend and have a great rest of the coming week. Bye! Love you all! Bye!